Hey guys, welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. This is part 9, I believe. So, we're actually going to do something a little different to start off here. We're actually not going to go ahead and start with the plot development stuff, because we have a couple of things we need to do, and we might end up having to do them in this video and then do plot in the next. But let's give this a shot. We need to go back to the headquarters first, because we opened 2 new areas I want to go over with you real fast. The first is Castlefront Street, which is where we read the writing on the wall. No, that's literally what it's called. Creative, I know.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today?
Oh god, the Stalker! The other Stalker!
Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on.
I'm gonna guess you're not gonna take no for an answer.
Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly.
Once again, I say creative name. Nothing else?
Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say?
I didn't say anything.
Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda.
Ouch.
I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall.
And what's stopping you, the government from coming over and just, taking it off the wall?
Some things were only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
The other thing, too, is if it's called Castlefront Street, shouldn't it be in front of the castle, you'd think? And if that's the case, wouldn't that actually be heavily monitored? I don't know. Anyway, alright, let's take a look at this. Signs of the Resistance. In an interview given on the 8th, a spokesman from the Central Gallian Armed Forces suggested a massive anti-imperial counter-strike brewing. Should this come to pass, all eyes will be on how a force that has thus far specialized in retreat can stem the imperial incursion that claimed most of Gallia by last month's end, and now stands before the gates of Rangrace. It seems the militia will join the army proper on this bid to free the capital from a siege, a fear that has persisted for weeks now. Some suggest this move is due to the army's desire to conserve its own manpower for combat within the city's walls, a very real possibility should this plan fail. So pretty much, militia guys, go on the outside. We army guys will stay inside nice and safe. Yep, screw you two, army regulars. The Empire owned and run Taurus news outlet reported on the 6th that the Imperial forces have claimed the coastal federation city of Valhalla. If I remember correctly, and I could be wrong on the name there, that would actually be a reference to Skies of Arcadia. Anyway, if true, the Empire would now hold the supply route for Ragnite transit, greatly influencing their standing in southern Europa. Unlike the northern provinces, Europa South lacks from Ragnite, meaning the supplies must be shipped in elsewhere to sustain the Empire's defense. The Empire's hold on Europa's southern coast means the expansion of the conflict to all areas of the continent is more likely now than ever before. The Federation has yet to issue a statement regarding the Empire's alleged seizure of Valhalla at this time. Well, that was interesting.
And while you're here...
Oh god.
I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket.
Oh god, you're gonna rob me.
So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already.
No, you just waved your hand in front of me. You don't have anything.
So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
You're not gonna let me go until something like that happens. Oh well. Actually, though, you do want to pay for these because they do unlock side missions as well as, well, mainly side missions. I think there's only one non-side mission it unlocks, but they're not that expensive usually.
Thanks a million. I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard. It is a war, I guess. Pretty much, though, yeah, after every single battle, what you want to basically come back here and do, go to the squad barracks, equip any new weapons you might have got, go to the training facility, or level up your guys, go to R&D, upgrade your weapons. If you have any cash left, go to Castlefront, read everything up to date, and then go ahead and purchase the new content. The one you may not be going to a lot is the War Cemetery, but we'll go there because I want to show it off, and it is kind of important.
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see. I'll teach you Healing Request today. Use it to request a medic to heal a single allied unit's wounds. Well, what is your decision?
As much as I would love to, obviously I don't have enough experience.
I see. I suppose it was too soon for you. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
I don't have anything really to say for that one. It's more of a somber moment. It just felt really kind of out of whack to say anything funny. Anyway, you will learn special orders to do that guy. They're not necessary, but from the research I've done before, they actually can come in quite useful. But then again, last game I pretty much did nothing with the orders until the end, and I was using all the generic ones I eventually unlocked. But with that done, we'll head back into book mode here, because we need to check two things. First, we get a new episode, a new report. Personnel tab is updated. Let's see here. Oops, no, tab select. Episode select. Why can't I think of... There we go.
Report. Ellet embedded.
This is all plot, isn't it? Yep. Okay, we'll go over this. Screw it. Let's just go ahead and get this over with now.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot. That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends.
Fail!
But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts.
Double
Interesting
fail.
to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right, the tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. She's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks dark-skinned to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you? Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts? Well then... The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not.
So basically, there's lots of fan service-y type shots and basic plot information we already know. However, we know nothing about Largo and Rosie, so might as well.
Oh, there's Sergeant Potter and Corporal Stark with him.
Oh my god, they must be on a date or something.
Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the First European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the Force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment.
Ah, so he knows the captain.
It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about?
Largo's flustered. That only mean one thing.
Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
That he's busy.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls. So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
So why the hell are you in the militia now? Besides being drafted.
My. So why is a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
What?
Traumatic past experience with the Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
You had better not be mean to Isara. She's the most useful character here, damn it.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? be cranky, but they're characters.
Alright, speaking of Isara, time to speak with the actual hero of this game.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellet. How are you?
See, even Miss Ellet can't spook Isara. She's unspookable.
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Awkward.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that?
Yes, please.
You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal. Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Aw, she's blushing.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
Oh god, you're actually going to talk to the dude who's in charge of everything and compliment someone by calling him rhinoceros beetles? This can only end well. Oh wait, she's going to be released. Never mind. This could actually go semi-okay then if Alicia's involved. Considering she can probably real well come back in when he starts going on about stuff.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellet. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Jeez, Alicia, a little jealous or something?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but... he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
And she ain't kidding.
I see, I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Hey, if that's not the most obvious lie in the game so far.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
And Welkin's being Welkin.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
Hey, lady, I like Phoenix Wright as much as the next, but you can't steal the objection finger point. That's copyright. Capcom will have your ass.
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
I will refrain from making a zero joke as much as I want to.
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Basically, you're boring. Go away.
Great. We're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
Welcome.
Huh. You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
Really, Alicia, you're going to let the creepy reporter go ahead and just embed herself with us? Oh, God.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
So when you get shot at, we're not rescuing you, okay? Alright, that takes care of that. We're about 20 minutes in. But for those of you who stuck around this long, let's go ahead and go over a skirmish real fast. I did a bunch of this. I gotta start waiting for the video to encode, and I'll go over what I went ahead and did in the next video with the experience and stuff I got from there. But long and short, we're on the outskirts of Brule again. There's Imperial activity in the area. We have to go through and sweep them out. Now, let's see here. Because this is going to be really quick, I'm not going to show off a ton of stuff here. I will, however, go ahead and show how the snipers work. Right.
Now, let's begin the operation. I'm confident victory is within reach.
Now, if you want to A-rank this, and if you A-rank it, take out I think there's like 2 aces only on the map, you end up getting around 2,000 experience.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia! Squad 7, move out!
As I was saying, that can quickly add up if you do this, in quick succession, just grind the hell out of this level. You'll unlock other skirmish levels as we go on, but for now, just consider this the most simplest. And actually, this is the one you would play for the demo if you downloaded the game if you downloaded it. Anyway, snipers. We'll use Catherine. Make sure you have your snipers get down very quickly. No, it won't work. Alright, but that will. Hopefully I hit him.
Goodbye!
Yep, he's dead.
I'm not done yet.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Now, snipers will actually be coming to play a lot more once I get better rifles for them. For now, though, honestly, it's a little more trouble than it's worth, in my opinion. However,
I'll take care of it.
If I remember correctly, yes, we gave Vise a new gun. And
Dance, punk!
goodbye.
Yeehaw! Target silent. Head to the next one.
Right. Let's see here. I don't think Vise can make it all.
Leave it all to me!
Let's take a look. Excellent.
Yeehaw!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Alright, that takes care of shock troopers, which are my biggest concern.
I'll make this look good.
Alright, Ramona. Let's go ahead. Get a grenade ready.
Oh, my uniform!
uniform's getting dirty.
I really don't care. Boom. That takes care of one of the enemy leaders.
Yes!
Target silenced. Head for the next one. All units, please get to your position.
Let's see here. I need at least 2 command points to
I totally got it.
finish this mission. So,
Here I go!
that takes care of that one.
Just keep up this pace.
Going to see if I can't sneak Nancy behind enemy lines. Alright, Nancy's in position to finish the mission in case she screws something up here. But there's still 2 more enemies out there, and I don't like leaving these guys alive.
Moving out.
Alright, Alicia, go do something interesting. Oops, that button. I realize we haven't shown off the engineers much yet, but that's because there really hasn't been need for them to be awesome yet. That will change though.
Just keep up this pace.
Alright.
I'm on my way.
Okay, Wavy. That's not retreat. Oh, you can if you have an injured unit, you can always bring them back to your base camp and have a retreat, so you can swap them out with somebody else. But I generally tend not to do that. And you're dead.
Your orders, sir.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
I totally got it.
And apparently Nancy totally has this.
Yay! Happy grass!
Wow, okay. Apparently we're in the happy grass.
Yippee!
Nancy is a character, I will say that. And operation complete in 1 turn.
Operation complete. We took their base.
And as you can see, A rank, plus we go ahead and get clear bonuses, various results. Yeah, we get 2180 in experience and 17 in cash. Now this is on normal. If you put on easy, you actually do get a little bit less, but, you know. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Next time, we'll go ahead and we'll actually start the next chapter proper. Until then, guys, this is your host, the Birdie Hunter, saying later.